Well, I'm reading In the Garden of Beasts.
The newest book by Lisa C., and it's really, really good.
Larson book, In the Garden of Beasts.
I'm rereading Anna Karenina, and then I'm moving on to The Life of Pi.
I'm reading a fabulous book right now. It's called State of Wonder by Ann Patchett. I think it's her best yet, and I cannot put it down.
I'm reading The Louisiana Power and Light right now. It's fantastic.
Greatest Generation by Tom Brokaw. Just amazing, amazing book.
So I'm in school for social work, so a lot of textbooks.
Yeah.
The social work and the law is one of them.
Books on health and nutrition.
I am reading Wrapped. It's about this girl. There's this curse of a mummy, and so she is helping this guy try to figure it out. Thomas. Yes,
Thomas. Anything about Thomas the Tank Engine?
Water for the Elephants right now. Good book.
Nicholas Sparks would be the latest book I read.
A book called 1491, which is what America was like prior to Columbus arriving.
I have been reading the Song of Ice and Fire series by George R.R. Martin and The Pale King by David Foster Wallace.
Life, which is the Keith Richards biography. Very good book. Who knew he would be so interesting? Well, actually, who wouldn't know he would be so interesting?
I just read Queen Bee Wannabe.
I'm reading Nelson DeMille's new one, The Lion, and I read Paula McLean's The Paris Wife, which was wonderful.
I read mysteries. I just got a Nora Roberts mystery, and my favorite book is Fountainhead by Ayn Rand from years ago.
I tend to read a lot on my iPad. I read a lot of historical fiction as well as murder mysteries. I like all of Stuart Wood's books, David Baldacci's books, things like that.
Currently I'm going to be looking at the Pope's new book on Jesus Christ.
Right now I'm reading the autobiography of Patty Boyd.
Right now I'm reading The Help.
The Wall Street Journal.
I'm reading John Adams' biography right now.
Sting is my number one.
We listen to the Beatles a lot.
Cool.
I listen to a lot of classical music, which is a lot of traditional stuff.
I like Broadway show tunes, Evita, and a lot of the Sarah Brightman stuff.
Well, my all-time favorite is Sade, but I like the Kings of Leon. I like electronic music.
I love Adele. I love her latest. Listening to that a lot.
Luke Winslow King is a good New Orleans jazz.
I listen to classic rock, but I listen to a lot of jam bands, jazz, blues. I listen to everything. I love music.
Arcade Fire. That's the last thing I can think of that I bought.
What was I listening to this morning? Rolling Stones.
Katy Perry. Jack Johnson.
Jack Johnson.
Awesome.
I like Train, Bon Jovi.
NPR.
Yeah.
A lot of NPR.
I am listening to Young Jesus, which is my brother's band.
I'm listening to my daughter's playlist of CeeLo Green, but typically I would listen to NPR. I'm just like NPR nerdhead.
Going to Katy Perry, so I like Katy Perry. I like classic rock.
Just went to hear Wynton Marsalis at Ravinia.
Oh, okay.
So I like jazz. Also like classical music, but I like jazz the best.
Lady Gaga.
Okay.
Sorry, but I really like her.
I'm a child of the 60s, of course, the Beatles, the Stones. Love jazz, Wynton Marsalis.
Okay.
Today I was listening to Bach, a little bit of Bach, so I like Bach and Mozart, of course, popular ones like that.
I always like the Beatles, they're always a good fallback.
Oldies but goodies. And classical music. I also like Alison Krauss a lot.
How far back do you want me to go? I'm 82. Lily Pons. She was great.
I'm listening to whatever my kids have right now on my iPod. They've got a lot of Beatles and Rolling Stones right now.